Plane.
So the difference in my arrangement for the hub buster versus what I've seen online is that their device, similar to mine, mounts to the hub. And of course the hub is inside the bearing like this. And then with the CV shaft sticking up through the hub, and that all stays connected. And then your typical arrangement, your hub buster would mount to that. Now, keep in mind your CV shaft is still connected, and in a Subaru, I don't know if this is the case for other vehicles, but in a Subaru, once you take the nut off the CV shaft, this comes out. This is not secured. If you start pounding or lifting on this, it'll come out separate from the bearing assembly. So in my case, banging on the hub was just not giving me the power I needed to remove the bearing. So instead, I went ahead and removed the hub from the bearing assembly, and then I mounted the hub to my hub buster with 4 bolts, and that puts all your force. Now the CV shaft is still sticking up through the bearing, right? But that's okay, because that just goes inside the hub buster, and that doesn't hold us up at all. And then you whack away on that thing, and like you saw in the video, in 3 whacks, it's done. The difficult part was, of course, not the difficult, but the longer part was manufacturing that plate. First iterations didn't have the gussets on them, and they didn't work. So once I put the gussets on them, there's the template for the bearing, and then I drilled the holes for the plate. Now I also had extra holes in there that I was going to use for extraction bolts, but they weren't needed. So I only needed the bolts for the hub. And yeah, 3 whacks. After messing around with the other one for 6 hours, 3 whacks, and this thing came right off. Works great.